Step 12. Having had a spiritual awakening as a result of these steps, we tried to carry this message to others in need and to practice these principles in all our affairs. Galatians 6:14. May I never boast except in the cross of our Lord Jesus Christ, through which the world has been crucified to me, and I to the world. Our acronym is G.R.A.S.P. G.R.A.S.P.I.T. Giving recovery a spiritual perspective in testifying. The 12th step is all about liberating our inspiration. By this time, you should feel some level of excitement within yourself. Whether it's being excited about helping others, excited we are finally learning our last tool for our toolbox of recovery, or simply excited that you won't have to hear anything more from this nutty author. Some level of excitement probably exists. Personally, I enjoy life. I'm especially glad to associate with other recovering alcoholics and addicts. They just don't seem to mind my joy of clowning and being the eccentric extremist I naturally am. I enjoy not feeling morbid or concerned of what others might think of me. I enjoy not looking in my rearview mirror every 5 seconds to see if a cop is following me, too. There's a lot to be said about the feeling one gets helping someone where others can't. It is a nice feeling, being appreciated because someone has confidence in you, where their confidence fails them towards others, simply because of our service of carrying this message to other alcoholics and addicts. When a newcomer hangs around a short while, they hear stuff like, as a result of practicing these steps, we have had something called a spiritual awakening. They may even ask, what are you talking about when you talk about a spiritual awakening? We know because we now understand God better. We know about our intimate relationship with Him. However, God has created us as individuals. Therefore, a newcomer who asks 3 or 4 of us will most likely hear 3 or 4 definitions. It's no wonder they stand there with a dumbfounded look on their face. Their hazy mind probably wonders, why can't these people get it straight amongst themselves? We smile and look at each other and say, just keep coming back. Would you like some coffee? Our 12th tool is concerned with helping others. Another acronym is INSPIRE. INSPIRE. Initiate new spiritual progress, imitating recovery example. As a result of our new spiritual awakening, we should carry this message to other suffering alcoholics and addicts. Live the principles we have learned in every aspect of our lives. Assuming we have kept our tools polished in our toolbox of recovery and have effectively practiced their usefulness, this action step of service rewards us in immeasurable ways. There are numerous opportunities to be active stewards by serving others. None are more important than another. To suggest a few, arranging tables and chairs for meetings, prepare the coffee, offer a helping hand, or explain the intent of a step when someone asks. Become a sponsor when someone asks. Accept an offer to be the lead speaker at speakers' meetings when asked. Taking a turn at chairing a meeting when a chairperson is needed. Offer to read before the group when readings are used. Experienced members often get involved in field work, visiting active sufferers at their homes, for example. Most groups have secretarial and treasury functions where experienced assistance is welcomed. Help to clean up after meetings adjourn is important and greatly appreciated. The list of opportunities of 12-step action seems to grow as attendance also grows. Our list of friends and acquaintances grow. More people for us to call and chat with. Helpful is our aim. Sobriety is our name. Experience has proven efforts to assist others still suffering is a driving force which ensures my continuance of sobriety. This demonstration of one's transformation may appear to some as glorious and prestigious. Offering another assurance depends upon one's stability and level of recovery. It requires a willingness to sacrifice. We must be certain we have unwaveringly practiced the principles in which they were intended, or else we could forever damage opportunity for the sufferer. Example after example indicates that two-steppers are a pothole in the road of recovery for new travelers. Remember our own experiences and the experience of others. What took place before we would even consider assistance? We may have a desire to save the world. Don't forget, we can't save anyone. That's not our function. Our new transformation makes us attractive. Even the ugly duckling is attractive if he waddles in a newly transformed life. Our focus needs to be on using this tool. Become an attractive individual. Now, before I get flooded with all kinds of thank you letters from the area's Mary Kay representatives, let me explain what I mean by that. We're not talking about outward appearance, wearing today's fashionable clothes, the latest craze of hairdo, or plastering cosmetics on one's face. The attraction we are talking about is the attraction that flows from us as our new inner being. We have been transformed into a new likeness. This makes us attractive individuals. Sufferers will become curious. What is it about us that makes us what we are? Inspiring people of attraction will possess a variety of characteristics, making them desirable. We possess many of these characteristics. Items in the alphabet of hope, when seen by a sufferer, attract enough desire toward possession that recovery can take a first step. A. Action-oriented. B. Befriending approach. C. Confidential trust. D. Desirable personality. E. Endurance of strength. F. Faithful towards others. G. Goal-oriented. H is humility, surrounds them. I, intelligent perspective. J, joyful at heart. K, knowledgeable of subject. L, loyal to the cause. M, mannerism of behavior. N, noble being. O, open-hearted. P, passion to assist. Q, qualified to answer. R, reliable person. S, spiritually awake. T, tender-hearted. U, understanding. V, victorious in life. W, winning attitude. X, X-rayer of the mind. Y, yielding will. Z, zealous nature. These attributes might be attractive to suffering alcoholics and addicts. Are we saying we now possess all these characteristics? Are you crazy? Of course not. But from the view of a hazy, suffering, addictive mind, it could seem so. Do you remember how desperate we had become? If a fellow drunk dropped his sandwich, it looked good to us. Reminders of our own progression of recovery are critical as we assist another. We mustn't put the cart before the horse. At the same time, don't become an evangelist of sobriety either. What would result if a hungover alcoholic was presented step 11 before step 2, for example? My guess would be either we would never see him again, or he'd be lining up for communion 3 or 4 times just for the shot of wine. Most likely a crack addict would escape the building, breaking off as many car antennas as possible in flight to the nearest drug house.